So now let's talk about search and replace, because this is one of the places where VI shows its real power. And search and replace can also be combined with mobility commands and visual mode to achieve a variety of powerful effects. So let's go ahead and do this. Let's make a new file. All right. So let's put some things in the file. This. All right. So I just went ahead and copied this thing a bunch of times. Now we're going to talk about how do you search for things. Searching is done by putting, from command mode, you put a slash. You notice you go to the bottom of the screen. Let's type in the word this. The next instance of this has been found. All right. If you want to search forward for the next one, type little n. All right. If you want to reverse direction, type capital N. If you want to find previous, let's go question mark test. All right. So N will, if you use question mark, it will search backwards. But if you want to search forward, you just type capital N. So that's searching. It's a fairly simple thing to do. All right, escape GG. I'm going to go to the top of this file. Okay, so there's searching with test. You just go /test, and you can search for it. Now here's another interesting thing you can do. If I go into visual mode right now, and I type /test, oh look. It's selecting more. Okay, so I can combine this visual mode with search, and I can keep selecting up until the next instance of the thing that I'm looking for. Okay, and now I go back and I donut around. Escape gets us out. Escape enter usually will kill off any selection that you see in visual mode. Now here's another thing you can do with visual mode that's useful. While we're in here, we may as well illustrate it. If I do V and I type :5, ooh, let me do that again. V. No, wait a minute. Maybe I can't do that. V : 5. Oh, I'm not allowed to do that. Let's try this instead. V, 5 down arrow. There we go. I can use that capability to move quickly to do a big selection. So if I wanted to cut this to a file, I could. A smart thing to do in this case, by the way, is to do capital V and then 5 arrow. Then you get the entire line. Okay, so visual mode can be used to select text along with mobility and along with search. So search is really simple. It's just a slash to search forward. This is forward. Okay, notice it'll find it as part of a word. If I want to find the whole word I can do this. And it'll find everything with a space before an is. Okay, so that's a nice little trick that you can do. You can also do this. Escape. Let me get rid of that. Okay. And then put a space. And then it'll only find the is's that have spaces on both sides. Okay. So there you go. All right, so that's a nice little search trick. So along with search goes substitute or replace. So how does that work? Okay. First of all, you can do this. Let's hit escape, colon, and then you do an S/. So this is a colon command, S/, and let's change test to quiz and see what happens. By default, the search and replace is only done on the cursor's line, and it only fixes the first instance. Okay? Now you can do this. I'm going to go S/test/quiz/G. G for global. It'll change all instances on a line. Now let me show you yet another thing you can do. You can go S/test/quiz/G for global, C for check. Do I want to do it? I say yes. Do I want to do it? I say no, and that one gets skipped. Okay? And you can also, let's do this just for fun. I'll show you another little trick. If you hit tilde on a letter, it'll swap its case. Let's go like this. Oh yeah, why not? Let's vandalize a little bit in here. All right. And let's go to the top of the file. Now I'm going to search for, now I'm going to go like this. Visual mode. I'm going to go S/, all right, and then test/quiz/GI, global, and case insensitive for the thing getting replaced. And you see, all the tests turned into quizzes regardless of the case. Okay? So in general, a search command looks like, or a substitute command looks like this. It looks like S/old/new. Old is what you're booting out. New is what you're putting in /G or C or I. Okay? That's the basic substitute command. It works on one line at a time. Now, you can select lines using visual mode, as we just saw. Another way you can select lines is like this. I'll go here, and I'm going to go colon, 6, $. That means from where I am to the end of the file, S/test/quiz/ let's go ahead and do the whole GCI. Yes. Okay. And it's going to go all the way to the end of the file. And there you go. You've got your quiz there. So you can select to bound a search or a substitute and replace. To bound a substitute and replace, you can use line numbers where $sign represents the bottom of the file, or you can use any old range you want. So say I go from 4 to 9, S/this/that/G, and there you go. Okay, that is a quiz. All right, so you can change this to that. You can bound with line numbers. You can bound with visual mode. So substitute and replace is a very useful thing. Now, global search and replace can be dangerous. And I often recommend, if you're not searching over a very big area, go ahead and use the C flag for check. So those things G, C, and I, they're called flags. G for global, do all instances on a line. C for check, check every instance. I for case insensitive. And that is search and replace in the VI editor. Very, very routine, very simple kind of thing. And this is where you really begin to see the power of the VI editor, because it allows you to do complex things very, very, very quickly. So I shall stop right here.